What did you say about my dress?
Hi, girl.
What did you say about my dress? That you liked the color? My dress?
Oh, pretty blue.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't-
pretty color.
Yeah. I didn't just buy it though, I made it. I made this dress about 10 years ago. 10 years, that's a long time ago. But I don't wear dresses very much anymore. We need to go to church, like this morning. So I don't need to have many dresses. But you always liked to wear dresses. You didn't like to wear the pants, did you?
I don't know about that.
No?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know I wore this on Sunday.
Yeah, that's a pretty color, isn't it, with the roses in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty big too.
Yeah, it is. But it keeps your legs nice and warm.
Yeah. It's cloudy now this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Outside.
Yeah, the rain's coming down pretty hard out there.
It is?
Yeah, it's a steady, kind of a steady rain. But it should clear up. They said on the radio it wasn't going to rain all day, but I think it's snowing up in the mountains, about an hour up away from here, so it's pretty cool out there. But we need lots of rain so that the flowers will be pretty yet for a while. You enjoy flowers still, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I know, you always liked flowers. When you put gladiolus in the ground, you used to grow a lot of gladiolus, didn't you? Remember they were tall with the beautiful flowers coming out the sides of them. They grew tall. But when I grow them, they fall over.
Oh,
So what do I have to do?
I don't know.
Do I have to put a stick in the ground and tie them to the stick?
Maybe tie it up so it don't blink, down.
Don't lay down and fall over.
Mhm.
And the peonies, I have the peonies too. And they're just starting to bud out now. But as soon as they get very big, the big flower on the top, then they fall over too. So you have to tie some of those things up, huh?
Mm-hmm. But not too much.
Not too tight?
No.
Well, I'm not as good at growing flowers as you are, but I try. But my problem is I can't plant any flowers outside our fence because we have so many deer come by and eat the flowers if I get them out there.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, we've got about 9 deer go through our backyard every morning and every evening. They go down from the hill, down to our neighbor's pond in the morning. In the evening they come back up the hill and go up to sleep on top of the hill somewhere. I like the deer, but I don't like them to eat my flowers, so I can't put them outside that fence. But if the flowers are too close to the fence, they even stick their tongues through the holes in the fence and eat the flowers, pull them out.
Yeah, I guess it is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty to see the deer, and it's pretty to see the flowers. You feeling pretty good today?
Yeah,
Are you? No aches and pains?
no pains.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. You ate a nice good lunch, so I guess you're filled up, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
That curtain and this flower here is the same.
Yeah. It's pretty. Flowers this time of year are so pretty because it's springtime and haven't seen nice fresh flowers for a long time. All winter it's cold, huh?
Yeah.
So we don't get too much. Well, we have to write a note and thank Aunt Mary for sending the Hungarian music. And you remember Anna Uhouse? Anna Uhouse, you remember
What
Anna
did
Uhouse?
she do?
She sent you some music too. The ones I played at first, ones I played,
Oh,
she sent those. So they found them. She found them in a store that sells Hungarian music in Pittsburgh.
huh.
So she went and got them for you and sent them to you. Isn't that nice? So then when I come over here every time, we play all that nice music
Hmm.
that you like, huh? You enjoy that. You want some more of this juice? This juice on the table, do you want some more?
Milk.
There's milk and one of them is juice. Or are you still too full from lunch?
I don't need any.
You don't need it now? Still too much lunch you had, huh? Well, I think it's getting a little bit lighter outside. Maybe the sun's gonna come out sometime soon.
Yeah, it's kind of gloomy.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a snow covering.
Well, there's snow. It's rain clouds, but it's snowing up in the mountains, I think, because it's pretty cool out there.
It's cool.
But pretty soon it'll be summer, and then we'll be complaining about the heat, won't we?
Yeah. It come quick.
Yeah, and you get tired of it being too hot. Have you seen Eddie lately?
Oh, yeah, let me see what he did here. He was singing here too.
Oh, good. That's good. Well, you get us all singing. You like to sing, so we like to sing. Your favorite songs. You're getting pretty good with remembering God Bless America now, aren't you? Can you sing that now?
God bless America, and that our soul thanks with her
And guide her.
guide you,
Yeah, guide you.
guide you.
Through
And
the night with the light from above.
you can remember that. And then I do. See, I forgot it.
Well, you'll remember a little bit at a time. That's the way I learned your God Bless Hungary song, a little bit at a time. Because it took me a while. But you never forgot that one, did you?
I don't know.
The Isten El Mega Magyar one, you never forget that. You always remember that.
Jó kedvel bőséggel, nyújts felé a védőkkel, küzdellenséggel. That's a nice song.
Yeah, it is. It's your favorite song.
Isten áld meg a magyar, jó kedvelen bőséggel, nyújts felé a védőkkel, küzdellenséggel. See, I got a bad throat. Balsósáki régen tél, hosszúja vigesztendő, megbűnhette már a néppel, múltás jövendő. See, my
Oh, you
throat
do
is
that so good.
really spoiled.
Yeah, but you have a good, strong voice still, and you sing it good. You don't seem to ever forget it, do you?
I didn't forget it. That's one nice thing about it.
That's right. You don't forget it. Did Daddy ever know that song? To sing that song?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
he liked it.
He was a good daddy. Very good daddy. You had a good husband.
Yeah, he was good. We got along a good life.
Yeah, I know you did. How many years were you married?
Oh, far as quite a long time. I have 3 grown children.
And I'm one of them. I'm the youngest one.
So you, my
I'm your youngest daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
Well,
And you remember my name?
no,
Alice.
Alice. Yeah, Allison. We know that name.
Yeah, we know that name. Yep, I'm the youngest one. And who is the oldest one?
I don't know.
Irene.
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 Oh, Irene.
Irene and Eddie and Alice.
Mhm.
You remember?
And it's Irene.
Yeah. She came to
Sure.
visit you last year. You remember that?
Mhm.
We had a good time visiting with her. Yep. Would be nice if you could see your sister Mary and your sister Helen sometime.
Mhm.
But they live so far away.
But not so very far.
Well, Aunt Helen lives down in near Hollywood, you know. But it's still
Oh, yeah, Helen.
Helen. Yeah, she lives down there. It's a pretty long ride, you know. It takes about, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours, maybe more, to drive up
Maybe
here.
more too.
And your sister Mary lives still in Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh, and it must take, I don't know, it takes a long time to get out here, and that on the train, and by airplane it takes even about 5 or 6 hours. So
That's a good
it's a long time.
look.
Yeah, and it's very expensive to fly that far too nowadays. You know, the airplanes are,
If it's so far.
yeah, so far it's expensive. Remember that time you and I flew back to New Jersey to visit Irene? Do you remember? That was
No, I don't.
that was
Why did we go?
well, because you wanted to go for a long time, but you didn't want to go by yourself.
Well,
So I went with you,
that was nice.
and we spent about 2 weeks with Irene and George and Donna.
We stayed there.
We stayed there with them, yeah.
Mm.
That was in 1980, when you were 80 years old. Now you're 92.
Me?
Yeah.
88?
No, you're 92 now.
My God. I'm really old lady.
But this lady next to you in the bed next to you is already 100. Did you know that?
No.
Marie? Yeah, she's 100. She's got on our wall there, she's got a letter from the president congratulating her on her 100th birthday.
My God.
Yeah. So,
It's quite a long time.
yeah.
And
You only have 8 more years to go till you're going to be 100 too.
hmm,
So, we're getting there, aren't we?
we're getting there all right.
Yeah. Did you enjoy church this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I covered them. No, they've been coming over here, kids, and I wanted to put the book away,
Oh.
so I didn't read about it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the young Katie comes over. She's a friend of Athena's,
Mm-hmm.
and she comes over and she brings a coloring book and colors with you. You enjoy that though when she does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a nice girl, Katie. You know she wants to be a doctor.
A doctor.
Yeah,
That's
she wants to be.
take up business.
A long time to study, huh? To be a doctor. Yeah, she's a very, very smart girl. She has 2 more years of high school, and then she's going to hopes to go to college and medical school and be a doctor. And
Quite a pretty.
you remember your sister Betty's daughter Phyllis is a doctor, don't you?
My God,
Don't you remember that?
I don't know.
Yeah, and she even has 5 children. So she's a very successful doctor.
My God, what we got in our family.
Yeah, that's right. And you remember, Joshua, Christine's youngest boy who plays the piano so well. He's thinking about maybe he might be a doctor, but he wants to be a doctor in the Navy.
Navy.
He wants to go to Annapolis and be a sailor, and then he wants to be a doctor for the Navy. But he can probably do it because he's a pretty smart boy. Right now he's learning to play the organ so well, and he plays for different churches on their Sunday services. 3 different churches he's playing for. The organ.
Yeah.
So that people can sing. You like to listen to him when he's playing music. I know, I watch you. He comes down here and plays on the piano, and you enjoy that too.
I don't have good voice.
Well, that's all right. You can sing just so you enjoy singing. It doesn't matter whether it's that good anymore. You still have you can carry the tune. You just get a little bit of catch in your throat sometimes. Isn't that what it is?
That's true, because sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna turn it off for a while because holding it in my hand, I'm probably shaking it a lot. You want to say hello to anybody? I'm going to send this picture to some people. I'm going to send a picture.
Where is that?
This is a movie camera that I'm using, so I'm getting not only your picture but your voice too.
Oh.
So you can say hello to your sister Mary and your sister Helen and Irene, because I'll send them all a copy, okay?
Okay.
So you can say hello to everybody?
Right now I don't much make anybody.
Oh. Well, just say hi.
Hi there. Hi there, that's the way we use.
Yeah, hi there, that's what you do.
So they pay attention to it.
That's right, that's what you want to do. Here we are at our house in Fiddletown, and I'm just taking a picture of the view we get from our driveway, and it's really very pretty. Very pretty place. This is the driveway looking as we go out and go down to the street. And there's the truck Bob works, our 4-wheel drive truck, and the garage, and there's a house and the new roof we're working on. And we just had the stucco finished on the front, so we'll have to get that painted. And the saw table from all the work we did. And this is a view looking towards the mountains. That's the Sierra Nevada range out there, but can't see any snow because the clouds are a little low. We can usually see a touch of snow from there. And then you see the building down there. That's our closest neighbor, the Dexters. And their barn and an outbuilding. And they're a holler away. They can hear us if we yell and vice versa, but it's really a very quiet place. The farthest ridge that we can see right in that direction, I think that's the direction I'm looking at, is about 80 miles away. Once we had a big fire over there and we could see it from here, but it's the real faint distant one you can see now. Often it's very clear, but today it's cloudy. And this is just looking down the hill. We're on a We're about 200 feet above the road, and our property goes up to the top of that hill, which is at about 2,500 feet, and down the other side is about another, maybe 50 acres. We don't see much of that. I'm going to walk down the driveway a little bit now and see if we can show you some more of. This is really very nice property. Our grandsons are partly cleaning out the growth. You can see it's been cut and they have to burn it, get rid of it. Jason and Josh. And this is just a sort of a view of what we have here to look at. I think way down, let's see if I can get it. Right there is the road, and that's about a third of a mile away. And I'll go down here a little bit. This is where I do my walking. I do 4 miles a day on this upper part of the driveway. 4 miles at a time. Sometimes I do more than 4 a day. But it's very pleasant to walk here. You can see that digger pine there looks like it's dying. It's going to have to come down sometime. And let's see if I can just walk down here a little farther. This may be a little jumpy. To be filming as I'm walking is not a good idea, but just kind of makes it a little more interesting, I think, for you. I'll come back down this way some more. I'm going to shut it off for a minute till I get around and maybe see some wildflowers. Now this is looking, then just walk down this is the driveway. I just came down here about 300 feet from where I stopped filming before. And this is an area that Bob has cleared pretty well of shrubs and junk like that, but there's more that has to be burned again. And this other side is a hill that goes up quite a long ways, and it's got a lot of clearing to do also. But the deer like it here. You can see there's a trail where they come right through there. They keep their trails pretty well worn. And then I'm going to go a little bit farther, then I'm going to... Now looking over these dried out shrubs, you can see our neighbor Dexter's property down there. That's the little house that they have, is a guest house kind of thing. And their main house is just popping there between. I think that's... I'm not sure I'm getting it. Well, I don't know whether I'm getting it or not. Hard to tell. I think it's right. It is right in there somewhere. But we'll see what it shows up like on the camera. They have a nice spot that's right down on the road. Now right through this area is a ditch. You can see it's a ditch that runs down and sort of just in front of our house. And it used to go all the way down to Fiddletown, we're told, from higher up in the mountains, to carry water for the mining, the people that used to mine all around here. We have a gold mine on our property too on the other side, but of course we don't want to work at it to dig it up. But that's the ditch. Okay, now this is our house. Show you the distance. Bob's 4-wheel drive work truck there. But this is the house, and the roof job, as you can see, is not finished, but it's getting there slowly. And I have a few tulips and iris and poppies there. The deer don't eat those, so I can manage to hang on to them for a while. That's my studio right there in the corner. Okay, bring that in a little closer. That's the house. Okay, this is looking east. This is the eastern boundary of our property. It's fairly, well, the boundary's actually down in the trees somewhere. I'm not sure where, but there's some beautiful trees here, old trees. I love that one. That's a gorgeous tree. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. And then that's the wood pile, wood shed that Bob built. That's our backyard fence, and the gas tank, and there's the big furnace that Bob put in a few months ago, thank goodness. Furnace and air conditioner. And we're now with a new stucco job on that. The pipe area, we've got to paint it again. Okay, so I'm going to stop again now. It's an old tractor, he's got to get that working again one of these days. Okay. This is where the deer usually spend their time, in the corral area over there, because the grass grows nice. Cows usually are there in summertime, so they leave a lot of manure. And Bob has a water trough here that the deer use to get a little water, because there isn't any up at the top of the hill. Apple blossom tree there, beautiful. Persimmon and plum, but we don't get much because the birds eat it all. And there's the top of the hill. Just really nice. Bob's garden, rototiller. Guess that's it. Show you. Well, we are here in our Fiddletown house. I'm going to try to use up the rest of the tape to send you by giving you a little bit of film of what our house is like. Oh, I left the TV on after recording to you, so I'll have to go switch that off. This is the dining room in there, and here are a couple of my paintings that are now pretty old. I don't know whether the reflection is going to be a problem, but this is the house. This is I'll come in this way first. There's one I did a few years ago, got a prize at a show, and that one. And this was my little effort at Chinese painting lessons a couple years ago, until my vision got a little poor. And I do enjoy doing it, but it just has to be close work. This is an old painting, quite a few years old, which I did from a scene here on the property. And I'll go this way, but the light is going to change everything because it's bright out there. It takes a minute for the camera to adjust. And there's this is a painting that for some reason I really like that painting. Not sure, I guess it's because it looks like here too. And another one. This is the dining room, and into the living room in the front of the house, which is really bright. I hope you can see it. And the fireplace, and our new couches we got not too long ago. I have to go turn that television off because it's going to distract me. But this is where Bob and I spend our evenings in our chairs, looking out at things. Okay. Gotta find. And this is looking into the kitchen. Let's see if I can reach this to turn off the TV. have to forgive all these bumps and things, but this is the kitchen, and we put in that oven. Didn't put the doors back on yet on the bottom part of the cabinet. And this new cooktop last summer or sometime, Bob did that. And this is kitchen cabinets. We talk about having new ones put in, but we haven't gotten around to it yet, so not sure if we will or not. And then this is a utility room, which is always a big mess, but it's a very handy thing to have. Door to the outside, freezer area, and this is a bathroom, or work bathroom. Let me come in here, and from the outside it's easy to get to. Okay, here back into the kitchen. I hope you can't see the dust that's on things because I'm not dusting things today. This is Bob's mother's old dining room table, which we have had for a long, long time. And TV. This is my studio, which is, of course, a big mess, but something is in progress. This one is just a start with quite a large painting. And this was one that I'm enjoying right now. Not sure whether I finished or not. Have to think about it yet some more. And some more in progress things. And there's one up there too. And this is a little monotype, which I have had fun doing, putting the watercolor on glass and then pressing dampened paper onto it, and then when you peel it away you pick up the color, soaks into the paper, and I get some really brilliant colors with it. This is a collage. It's and it started out as an abstract piece which I glued tissue paper over an old painting, and then used a little gesso and some more colors to underneath, not tissue paper, rice paper I should say. It's a striated rice paper, and it came out to be kind of an interesting painting. I've been asked to put that in a really nice gallery, so I think I will. And this is my work corner, which is another mess, another small painting in progress. And this is where I work and look out at the trees, and here's my table full of junk, and there's one of my nudes from figure painting days. And this painting up here is one that I have to do a large one, very large painting of something similar to that for a customer, collector.